No, of course. No, I mean metal and black metal in general, and it's many ways of depicting Satan has never been within a religious context. I mean, black metal has hardly ever been performed by Satanists. Even many have claimed to be. And that is a natural thing. I think that, I mean, Satanism is something that is reserved for the elect, for the chosen ones, you know. And that is what differs Watain from the general black metal band. We write about Satan in a religious context, you know, it is our way of creating a ceremony, a mass, you know. It's our way of corresponding with our gods. Satan is first and foremost a god, a lodestar in my life, you know. He's the very center of everything that I believe in and everything that I do. And his qualities and his characteristics are manifold, you know. It's impossible to answer that kind of question in this context, you know. I would need a big book, but first and foremost, you know, Satan represents the force of freedom and of liberation from the bonds of humanity and the bonds of creation. That has nothing to do with this interview. To me, everything that Watain is on stage is meant to represent the music. You know, I personally would find it very hard to try to create a righteous reflection of our music wearing, you know, normal clothes, just going on the stage like a blues band. I mean, many people do that fine, but Watain's music, you have to understand, it's not music to us, you know. It's a ceremony, and just the same way that a priest wears his robe when he's conducting a mass, the same way we wear our robes and our makeup when we are on the stage. It's because it makes it easier for us to communicate with our gods when we feel that we have adapted our physical selves to the most possible extent, you know, to their reality. Very special. How can I say? The reason we invited Von was first and foremost not to see them live and to hear the songs live, but to have them there as a sign of the bond that will always exist between the cult of Von and Watain. You know? And the reason they did it was not to perform their old songs, it was to show that this bond existed. That was their reason as well. They presented something that was extremely different from what they did in the past. Fine, you know, they are the artists, not me. I'm not the one to judge. But all I can say is that I'm extremely proud of having done that one time, you know. It really meant a lot to us, especially to meet them and to, yeah, just to establish that bond physically, you know, and to meet and to conduct our art together. There's nothing like that planned, but there are definitely some plans along that lines for the future. We'll see.